Top of the fifth inning as the Southern Illinois Miners take on the Evansville Otters. It is the visiting team Miners ahead 4-2. I'm Mike Radomski, joined here in the press box by a very special guest. It's Sam Barloga. He's here with his father, Mitch. Both of them are on a cross-country trip, enjoying a lot of visits here against some ballparks, as the first pitch will be a strike to Stephen Head. Sam, thanks for joining us. Tell us about your trip.
Well, we started in Indianapolis, and we're going to go all the way down to Arlington to see the Rangers and come back up home.
And we understand you're a big sports fan. You want to be a sports writer or a sports broadcaster. What makes you want to be that?
I just love the game so much. I just want to do it for a living.
Ball hit out towards the right field corner. It falls in a one-hopper against the fence. Scarduzio a bullet in towards second, but a tad late, as it will be a leadoff double for Stephen Head. So would you say baseball is your favorite sport?
Basketball to play, but baseball to watch.
Now, why would you say that?
I stopped playing baseball a few years ago, and I've just been working on basketball. It's one of my favorite sports.
So are you really good at playing basketball then?
I'm okay.
You're okay. So what, your dad didn't give you the famous basketball skills?
No.
Oh. That's not nice to say about Dad. He's taking you on a fun trip.
Well, I'll give him that.
Bunt over to third. Rogers slides in but can't make the catch. So we'll just be strike one here against Michael Stalter. And you said you started out in Indianapolis. How would you say that stop was?
It was pretty good. Victory Field was the field I was looking forward to seeing. It almost looks like a major league park that can fit like 20,000 in there, but big White Sox fans, so they were playing Charlotte. They're a AAA affiliate. So
Edwards looks in towards Billy Killian. He has a strike here against Michael Stalter. We're joined by Sam Barloga in the press box. A 4-2 lead for Southern Illinois as the pitch is down here. 1 ball and 1 strike. What do you think of Bosse Field so far?
Very old. I've always wanted to go to Fenway Park. I've been to Yankee Stadium, and this is about just as old, but a little bit smaller.
The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Edwards looks back and throws home, and the pitch is inside, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike. What did you think of Wrigley Field when you went there?
I don't remember being there, but I have been there before. It's been a while, though.
And what about Yankee Stadium?
Yankee Stadium, they're really steep upper deck seats. It's really amazing park.
Blooper out towards right field. Going back is Brian Colby. He makes the catch for the first out. So since you've seen a few ballparks so far, what would you say would be your favorite one all time?
All time? I like the Rogers Center in Toronto.
Why would you say that?
It was big, and we were sitting in a spot. If you look behind you, there was the CN Tower, which kind of looks like the Space Needle in Seattle. So it was a pretty amazing view of the city.
4-2 lead for Southern Illinois here as Edwards will be facing Will Block. A hit by pitch and an RBI single so far. The right-hander throws a curveball down, 1 ball and no strikes. So you've been to Toronto, you've been north of the border. Have you seen other countries other than Canada and America?
No.
Would you want to?
Yeah.
Now, what countries would you want to go visit?
Well, I've always been a big fan of geography, so I'd like to travel the world when I grow up if I get a nice paying job.
The 1 ball, no strike pitch will be downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And you understand in sports journalism, you're not going to get paid that much money, right?
I know that.
So maybe if you find a lucky lady, she'll make the money in the family.
I'm just trying to find ways to do it. So.
Edwards gets set, a runner at second base with 1 out. And the pitch will be high, a fastball, 3 balls and no strikes. Are they teaching you journalism in school yet?
No. Well, I do have newspaper class. That's about it.
So do you write for the school paper?
Yes.
And what do you do?
Sports.
Very nice. So he's already starting to write there for the paper. Edwards again stares back, throws home, and the pitch is inside for ball 4. So it's a walk for Will Block. He'll be on first, and Stephen Head over at second base. What have you been writing for with the school paper so far? Are you covering basketball? Are you working on baseball?
About every sport, about every big event that comes up. And I'd also like to point out I also write on my website.
You have a website now?
Yes.
Why don't you let everyone at home know about it? What's your site?
It's www.sports4cp.com with the number 4.
So say it one more time so everyone gets it.
Sports4cp.com with the number 4.
Curveball down from Edwards to Brad Netzel, 1 ball and no strikes. And what can some of the fans see on your website?
Well, everything that's going on in sports, I try to post it every day, but it's pretty hard, so I don't get to it sometimes.
1 ball and no strikes, a pair of runners on here. Edwards throws home, and the pitch will be down by the knees for a strike, 1-1. Do you get a lot of fans that go to your website?
I don't really know, but I hope it's a lot.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And that's something you could actually show to everyone once you get on to high school and then over to college, too.
Yep.
Edwards again, the 1-1. Fly ball towards right field, foul, so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. What grade are you in right now, Sam?
I'm going in the 7th.
7th grade. You're already working on the school paper. Do you want to stick with paper? Do you want to work to television or radio?
Well, I'd actually like to work on television or radio, but journalism would be great too.
So he has options here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's 1 man out in the inning as the pitch will be down, ball, as it moves up to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Would you want to be maybe a television anchor, cover sports on the news?
Well, I think I'd like that, but it's not at the top.
Edwards delivers. Change up down, a swing and a miss, and a good catch by Killian to strike out Brad Netzel. So let's talk about what would be your dream job then.
Just talking on the radio for the local Chicago sports stations. Cover the White Sox or something.
That would be very nice. Now, have you had a chance to talk to anyone with Chicago? Maybe they can get you the job?
No, I have... in journalism, I have shadowed a reporter for our local paper up in Northwest Indiana. We go to some Gary Railcats games, and we cover them.
Pitches away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, how about you take over this at-bat? Let's see what you have. No pressure.
I don't even know who's up.
Here, Tyler Bullock is the batter, 1 ball, no strikes.
Okay. And here's the pitch. That one hit in the center field. It's going down, and a nice play by the center fielder to end the inning.
Sam?
2 left on.
It looks like you've got a future, buddy.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your trip. Take care of your father and keep in touch.
Okay.
4-2 lead for Southern Illinois, bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to the Otters Radio Network on WUEV 91.5 FM.